I've spent a lot of money hiring different coaches to learn things inside of my personal life and inside of my business. And a lot of them have been great experiences, but others not so much. And I've actually spent over $70,000 by now working with these different coaches. And I've learned a lot in this entire process. And I just want to help you basically understand how I think about hiring a new coach now as I move forward. I really think working with coaches is really an awesome way for you to basically accelerate your learning curve, figure out what's working, what's not, being able to troubleshoot your different problems because you're working with someone that's already done it before. But obviously, not every coach is created equal. So there's a couple different things that I think about before I get started. So the first one is, do they actually solve the problem that you have? A lot of people hire coaches because they feel like it's the next logical step, but they don't really know what they're trying to solve. I've actually fallen into this myself. When I was getting started in business, I was able to qualify for quite a bit of funding. And so because I had access to capital, it felt like I should basically spend it to then learn faster. But I was just hiring coaches to hire coaches. And so a lot of them were great because I was able to learn marketing and get started with my business and grow a little bit faster. But some coaches were basically there to help with certain aspects that I didn't really necessarily need help with, for example. So I basically was getting started down this path, and I kind of became what people call a coach junkie, basically, just from hopping from one coach to the next. And this might have been something that you've done before, but whenever I have a clear problem I want to solve, this now becomes so much easier to go out there and find that person. So you obviously want to look at this first through a problem and solution lens. So let's say inside of your business, for example, you're able to sign clients, but you're not able to get the results or maybe retain your clients very long term. Now you'd go out there and find that type of coach. Maybe you're really dialed in on your business, money is great, but you're lacking when it comes to fitness and your overall health. You'd go out and find that specific person. So it's really important that you have a specific problem that you want to actually solve when it comes to finding that coach. The second one here, the second question is going to be actually seeing if they've got a proven track record. Obviously, we all have to start somewhere. It doesn't mean that you can't give someone a chance as they're a little bit earlier on, but there are usually three main types of experiences when it comes to different coaches. So we have a research expert, which is basically someone that has experience looking into the subject and diving into it and being able to then organize the information and share it with you and others. The second level here is going to be a result expert. So basically someone that's speaking from experience, that's done it before, it can then show you the ropes. And then the third level here is going to be someone that is basically a model expert. So it's someone that's basically got a mix of both. So it's someone that's constantly studying the market, constantly looking at the latest and greatest, and also speaking from a level of experience because they've been doing this for a while, and they can also show you what that looks like. So again, doesn't mean that you don't have to basically start with someone that's a little bit earlier on. There could maybe be some benefits to that because you might have more one-on-one time with that coach. You might be able to basically see how they're growing their business and grow with them. And you might be able to maybe work with someone a little bit less expensive. So there are some benefits, but depending on the problem you might have or how fast you want to go or how much you're willing to spend, there may be a different level of coach experience you might want to look at. And not only do they have experience getting the results, but do they have experience getting people like you results? So let's say, for example, you want to dial in your Facebook ads and you're thinking about working with someone that helps realtors with their Facebook ads, but you're an online coach. Well, although it's the same Meta platform that runs these ads and they might still be able to help you, you're kind of gambling whether or not they'll be able to specifically help you in your industry. Ideally, you want to work with someone that's got that same dream avatar that looks exactly like you, that's able to work with clients that have your exact same problem, and now he'll know exactly what type of problems you'll run into, and then you'll be able to basically solve them a lot faster. So those are the first two questions right there. So what is a problem I'm looking to solve, and does that coach solve that problem? And number two, do they have experience solving this problem with people that are just like me? So if you think through those two questions, already you'll be able to most likely get an ROI and maybe get some results. But the next two questions will basically let you know whether or not you're going to enjoy the experience. Because whenever people actually work with coaches, you're not just buying into the actual results, you're buying into the experience. You're buying into the actual coach itself. You're not just buying coaching, you're buying coaches. So that's why it's really important that you actually ask the next two questions that will let you know whether or not this would be the right person that you'd want to basically partner up with. So the next question here is going to be, do they share the same values? So there are certain things in your life that you think are important, that you really want to basically have when it comes to the different priorities in your life. And depending on the actual person that you're looking for, well, they may or may not have that same alignment. And of course, it's not the most important thing. But again, when it comes to having that enjoyment piece, ideally, if this person has that same type of value alignment with you, it'll be so much more enjoyable. And so the way to think about this is, not only do I have maybe respect for this person, but would I want to actually spend a day off with them? Would I want to go out and grab a drink or go grab some coffee and spend some time with this person? If you do, you're most likely going to have so much better time going through this coaching process, because whenever you hop on a phone call or a Zoom and you're looking to go get some feedback, it's not going to be a dreadful experience, because again, you actually enjoy spending time with this person. So this will allow you to basically work with a coach, not just for a one-stop shop, but then maybe potentially working with them a little bit deeper and on a longer time horizon. Because again, we're not wanting to maybe just hop from coach to coach. This could be someone that you basically partner with on a longer term. And that's only allowed to happen if you basically have that value alignment and you actually enjoy working with this person. So that's the third part right there. And the final question is, do they have the same core identity alignment as well? Because at the end of the day, there are certain things that you're looking to aspire to grow into. And basically, does this person have the life that I'm trying to move towards? So this might just be one specific aspect of your life or your business that you're getting coaching for, but does this person have the identity that I resonate with, that I want to grow into? So this would be someone, for example, that has the lifestyle you want, that has the income, that has the relationships, that has the body. And whenever you're hiring a coach, this is someone that you're getting a lot of input from. And you've most likely heard of the saying, the 5% that you're around the most will be basically your average. So if you're spending a lot of time with this coach, that's going to really influence your average. And you're going to be spending a lot of time consuming their content, asking them questions, getting advice. So it's going to be a very big influential person. And ideally, this isn't someone that's got a dumpster fire for a life organization, right? So basically, whenever you look at this fourth question, is this someone that I want to grow more like and become? So obviously, this might not be someone that's is matched up completely. Maybe you're just hiring a coach for mindsets and this is more a spiritual person, or maybe you're hiring someone for fitness, but you're more of a business person as well. But ideally, they have certain aspects of their life that you do resonate with, that you want to grow more towards. So now, if you have that value alignment and the core identity alignment, this is when you genuinely have a good resonance with your coach, and you're tying that with the actual problem that you're helping them solve, or they're helping you solve, and they have the experience to help you get there. So matching this all together, now you'll be able to really work with coaches that you genuinely enjoy working with. You're going to get a huge ROI, and you can basically save a lot of money and time having to bounce around with different coaches. This is something that I spend a lot of time actually thinking through myself. Whenever I have a problem in my business, I really do love working with coaches, because these are people that, again, have been able to solve this problem before, and I'll be able to get to the basic results myself so much faster. And I think it's a huge time saver, and it's a time hack, basically. So hopefully this helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully this framework will allow you to basically see whether or not this coach will actually help you on your journey towards success. You just want to go through these 4 questions themselves. If you're evaluating different coaches, maybe you could rank them out of 5 and see which one matches up the most. Then you can make that jump and hop in on that coaching program. So hopefully this helps you out. Let me know if you have any questions. Be sure to subscribe and go through my other videos if you do want to learn more about growing your business and scaling to the next level. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.